Sophocles was born at Colonus in Attica around 496 B.C., about a mile from the city of Athens. He was born to the son of a wealthy weaponry and armory merchant named sophocles. As such, he was very privileged and grew up with many of the conveniences and advances of a thriving Greek empire. He was well educated in all the arts, including poetry, dance, philosophy, music, math, astronomy, law, athletics, and military tactics, and was chosen at age 16 to lead a boys' choir at a war victory celebration. At the age of 28, he began competing in the city Dionysia, an annual festival held at the theater of Dionysus, god of wine and revelry, which presented new plays of the time. His first appearance yielded great results, and he won first place, beating the legendary Aeschylus while doing so. This would be the first of an astounding 18 victories won at the city Dionysia, more than Achilles, and distinguished Euripides combined. Sophocles was the only playwright of his time that did not perform in all of his own plays, owing to his weak voice. While he did undertake other jobs, Sophocles continued his writing until the end of his life. He wrote over 120 plays, many of them great tragedies. He introduced the third actor and did away with Aeschylus' trilogy-based writing style. That is to say, he made each of his tragedies its own story, unlike Aeschylus and other writers of the time, who used 3 tragedies to tell one story. Of Sophocles' more than 120 plays, only 7 have survived in their entirety. Of these, Oedipus the King is generally considered his greatest work. This tragedy of fate explores the depths of modern psychoanalysis, as Oedipus unwillingly kills his father and marries his mother in an attempt to avoid the very prophecy he ultimately fulfills. A masterful work of plot and suspense, Oedipus the King is often heralded as a perfectly structured play. One account of the history states that towards the end of his life, Sophocles' son wanted him to be declared mentally incompetent and brought the case to court. Accounts from Cicero and Plutarch say that Sophocles responded in his own defense by reading a passage from the then unpublished Oedipus at Colonus, which followed Oedipus the King, so impressing the jury that they enthusiastically acquitted him. Surely no incompetent person could write such beautiful words. Shortly after this final addition to his trilogy of Oedipus was published in 405 B.C., Sophocles joined Aeschylus and Euripides in the underworld. Ending a great age of tragedy, he left behind him a wife, Nicostrate, and her son, Iophon, also a writer of tragedy.